Well, hello there. I just thought this evening I'd share with you a quick look in the box at the new MPM stroke Special Hobby ah1g Cobra. About a year ago, this was announced. In the interim, another Czech manufacturer, AZ Models, has done a range of ah1gs as well, which are pretty nice. It has to be said. I've built one and it's really quite nice. But looking at over the last year, looking at all the shots of this in development, this is the one that myself and most modelers have really been waiting for. So about a year after it's initially announced, it's finally started turning up in the shops. I got this tooling of it, or this boxing, because I particularly like the Spanish sea blue Cobras, and that's what I'm going to build from this boxing. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll have a look in the box and I'll show you what the kit, how the kit comes. Now, the first thing that came in the box was this offer to get Mike Verrier's new Cobra book. Tell him I can get it for 25% off. Thing is, it's a pretty good offer, but I looked on Amazon and I was able to pick it up for probably 30 or 40% cheaper than retail price anyway. So I've ordered it. It's a good offer. If you haven't got an Amazon account or anything, have a look at it if you want the book. But I managed to find it cheaper and went ahead and ordered it. So we've got one clear sprue here, and just to show you, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got five grey sprues and one clear. Now the tooling is absolutely exquisite. I can't say enough good things about it. It's absolutely beautifully done. I'm hoping you can see there some of the detail levels on things like the rear booms, which has got an extensive amount of riveting detail, very finely riveted detail. The panel detail is extremely fine. We have the kit comes with both styles of tail, the early and the late style tail. Obviously, with the tail rotor was on a different side of the tail. I think it was the first 38 ah1gs, I believe, had the tail rotor on the opposite side to all subsequent Cobras. As you can see, the tails, it's a completely separate tail boom. AZ did this in AZ's model. The actual boom, if you like, of the Cobra's tail boom was complete, and you literally just added the fin on top. MPM have gone for a separate tail boom and tail, which will obviously go into there, like I'm not sure if you can probably see that very well, but you'll plug it straight in. To be honest, I prefer AZ's approach to it. So I've never liked entirely separate tails. The old, what, nearly 40 years old now, Matchbox Huey Cobra had the same sort of setup. It can lead to some alignment problems and a nasty joint to fill if you're not careful. Nevertheless, looking at the general quality of the tooling here, I don't really foresee any problems, hopefully, assembling the tail and gluing it to the main fuselage will result in just something that looks like a panel line. So we'll see how that goes. Overall detail levels are absolutely fabulous. There's full detail on the side consoles for the cockpit. Full detail on the rear bulkhead. I'm looking for other bits and bobs to show you. There's the instrument panel there, which I trust you can see the level of detail on that. Air intakes there, great levels of detail overall. Seats are you've got a seat, and you've got two sides to each seat to represent the side armour. You've got the original early style Cobra rotor head. and rotor blades, not the later Carmen style, Carmen 747 I believe it was, the broad chord with the tapered tips, which came into production in I think the mid-late 70s, and certainly would have been the standard one on things like the ah1F and Cobras like that. But where this kit, I have to say, where this kit really stands out is in the options, particularly with the weapons options. Okay, so I'm just going to go through all of the weapons options which come in this basic kit. We've got LAU3 19-shot rocket launchers here. I hope you can see there's the front and rear of those rocket launchers. Absolutely exquisite detail. We just have to hope that they fit, so we don't have to do minimum sanding to it. We've also got LAU 68 7-round launchers, which I hope you can see again. And furthermore, we've got the XM158 7-round launchers as well, in multiple parts. These are the ones which are just basically a bunch of tubes without any outer casing, so they've included those as well as another option. We've also got a pair of SUU 11 7.62mm minigun pods with separate end caps there. Again, so this is all, you know, I can't speak highly enough of how well these have been produced. Now, the one that a lot of people were particularly looking forward to with this, and I have to say I was too, is that MPM have included the M35 Vulcan setup. There's the Vulcan gun there. We've got the ammunition pods here and here, the crossfeed that goes under the fuselage. All of this is included. There's the crossfeed there, and just to round it all off, there's the armour that went below the cockpit on the port side of the aircraft when the M35 was fitted. It was due to the blast. It's a big 20mm. Essentially, it's a Vulcan cannon, so it's 20mm, lots of blast. So it needed armour plating on the side of the cockpit, so it didn't damage the aircraft skin. So that's included as well. So really, to be honest, for me, the highlight of this is this M35 gun system, and I do look forward to using it. In terms of the Cobra's internal armament, we've got both the TAT 102, the dual turret, which could have a pair of 7.62mm miniguns, a pair of 40mm grenade launchers, or a mixture. And they've also included the TAT 102, which is the original early production, just with a minigun in it. So you've got both options of gun pod. Like I say, I can't speak highly enough of the amount of options in this model. As it does represent a slightly later production model, they've included, there's a two-part nose here, which has got the large landing light. Further options are, we've got two styles of landing skid. You can see here we've got the tubular strut one, and the later, as you can see here, the aerodynamic landing gear. So you've got both styles of strut. It's in the options of this kit. It's nicer tooled overall than the AZ kit, nice though that model is. But it's in the amount of options the kit contains, and certainly in this boxing, you know, I will be buying more of them. Clear parts, I'll show you the clear parts. The AZ kit had the canopy was in one part, you know, not too bad. There's a little aerial which for some reason has come off the sprue and been added for my one. So the canopy, as you can see, is quite a complicated setup. I'm really struggling here to get it in view for you, aren't I? So you can see we've got one upper part here. All the side parts are separate. So you've got to build this canopy up, but the payoff is that the clear parts look very thin and distortion free. Okay, and numerous parts like the nose and lights and stuff, gun sights, all that sort of stuff is on here as well. So no complaints there. We've got a small decal sheet. I have to say small but complete. Having said that, we've got, let's have a look, we've got comes with 2 decal sheets. We've got, this is an export variant, so what we've got, if I show you the instructions for this, we've got 2 different Spanish options. They're both shown with the M35 Vulcan system on it, one with the Vulcan system in olive drab and the other one in blue. I quite like the difference that the olive drab makes, so I'll probably do that one. So you've got 2, one with the Marina, one with the Armada. It changed from one to the other sometime in the 70s. And you've also got one Israeli Air Force stroke Defence Force helicopter from the mid-70s, and that includes, that's got the sugar scoop exhaust suppressor as well, which is also included in the kit. Pretty extensive stenciling diagrams here. So overall, I have to say, a very nice package. I think I paid about £15 for this model, including postage, and I would call that very good value for money. So there it is, guys. There's the new MPM Special Hobby Cobra. We've waited a year for it. It's turned up, and based on what's in the box, I hesitate to say unreservedly, because I haven't built it yet. It might turn out to be a bear of a kit to build, we don't know. But based on what's in the kit, it looks like it's going to be a highly recommended and very nice model indeed. So hopefully I'll be building that in the not too distant future, and I'll be able to bring you some build reports on that. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.